Hello Taurus, welcome to your monthly chakra healing video. This is for the month of February. We have a lot of things to talk about, but we're going to get started. I'm going to basically go over the cards and then we're going to talk about the oracle cards. You guys for the root chakra got the 9 of Pentacles. Then you have the King of Swords, the 4 of Pentacles, the 3 of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, the Page of Swords in reverse. I'm sorry, both of these are in reverse, and the Magician in reverse. Then you have the Wings of Isis uniting with the Angelic Self, Temple of Carnelian entering the fierce belly of Sekhmet, Truth unveiled, the revelation of Isis. And for your cards, for your oracle cards, you got knowledge and power. Bottom of your deck is the Moon, the Queen of Swords. It's just, listen, I'm just gonna get this out of the way from the get-go right now. Mercury retrograde is coming for y'all next this month. We are actually starting the post-shadow phase today. The post-shadow phase for Mercury retrograde commences. The first Mercury retrograde of the year is going to be in Pisces. All of the Mercury retrogrades this year will be in water signs, and it is coming for y'all next, specifically y'all this specific month. Y'all gonna be feeling it very heavily this month. It's just a lot of it. I feel like you guys have unfinished business to resolve. This is why some things are not progressing for y'all, especially in the realm of, if you've been asking the universe, spirit, to guide you into kind of being more grounded, being your best self, my friends. If you've been kind of calling in that energy, calling in more of your power, okay, calling in more of your power, then you are now in a little bit of a little hole, because there are certain things you thought you kind of left behind-ish. You just kind of held on to it and you didn't, address it the way that it needed to be addressed. You kind of left it behind and you thought, you buried that thing, and now it's kind of coming back to haunt you in a big way. This month is like, for you guys, I honestly feel like it's Mercury retrograde on steroids, because you guys are feeling it the most. There's certain things that are not budging. You're going to have to look backwards. Your communication is going to be very reflective. You're going to be thinking about things that happened in the past, people that have, come and go, their influence on you. There's a lot of like karma, like it just feels like karmic. It feels like you're doing a lot of healing, and I honestly feel like this is why Sekhmet is making a presence in this video as well. There is things that are being revealed from the knowledge that you get from the power that you've been calling back. There is some things that have been revealed. You are in many ways becoming more of yourself and empowering yourself, and when you're calling back your power in the way that you have been calling it back, it's been for a good, it's not like you've been doing something bad. It's just that you forgot about certain things that you needed to work on. This could have been from your childhood. This could have been from your past life. You could have some really karmic things happening this month that you need to kind of clear up on that air level. I would definitely, for the month of very, while Aquarius season is still here, before y'all get hit by the Pisces, that you take as much time into really connecting with your crown chakra, because it is Aquarius season. Aquarius rules the crown chakra, so you want to connect to that energy. You want to resolve these kind of power imbalances. You want to receive the knowledge that you need, because this is in your third eye. You need this information. You're missing something. You're missing that integration that will release you from this kind of this held that you've had on these issues that have become traumatic. Now that you have to go back and reflect on it. Okay, for some of y'all, this is definitely past life work, and I can see, because of the heart chakra has some activities going on in there. You guys are definitely, it's in many ways self-love work. In many ways it is empowerment work. It is about you being your stronger self, but that is not without making sure your heart chakra is intact, because you cannot be your strongest self and empower when your heart is completely blocked, when you've still hung up on certain parts of life, certain aspects of some relationships, certain aspects of the family dynamic, certain aspects of things that you don't want to let go, or you just didn't, you really try to bury it down. You thought this wasn't gonna kind of come back. You just kind of move forward in a way where you just didn't address it, and now you really have to address it, because there's a lot of power there. And you, if you have been sitting here calling back your power back to you, you shouldn't be surprised that now in those spaces that you have released power, that have power over you, because you have been holding on to them so much and you don't want to address it, that now it's all about mentally clearing those blockages, mentally clearing that trauma, mentally reclaiming your power in a way where you're just like as smooth as air. Even though, yes, you are a very stubborn earth sign, you guys can do the earth sign really bad sometimes. You guys can be your worst selves when, again, because you are Venus ruled, you're only supposed to be enjoying this goddamn life. It's all about pleasure. However, you are being held to a higher standard because you are holding yourself to a higher standard. You've been asking for this. Therefore, if you want to be more than who you are and feel pleasure and feel the love and feel the excitement and enjoy the best out of life in a different way, then you're gonna have to address your closet, because you have a lot of things in there, and it's been taking from your manifestations. It's been blocking it's a lot of things that you've been wanting to come in, especially if you've been really trying to kind of use your magic to call some stuff in right now. It's not gonna happen because you guys got messed up, blocked. Okay, so root chakra, throat chakra, third eye chakra, crown chakra, y'all got work to do this month. Also solar plexus, you guys got work to do this month, because you have been trying to do more work, and you're now having to really take on your own challenge that you've set for yourself. It's not about being comfortable this month. It is not about, just looking pretty or anything of the sort. This is very heavy handed work. You are going to have to accept certain aspects that will, the process of it all, like Mercury at this point, he wants you to just let it go so you can move forward. Easy breezy, lemon squeezy, like as air. It needs to flow as air. It needs to be as smooth as air. You need to like let it just, it needs to flow. And right now things have not been flowing, and you're going to have to release it in a way where it doesn't take you 3 years to process that relationship, 3 years to forget what that person said to you, because you guys know you're stubborn and y'all hold on to the illest bitters of things. We talk about cancers holding on to micro traumas, but y'all hold on to things the most stubborn sign of all time that exists in the universe is Taurus. And it's, as much as you guys are one of the best signs in the game, you guys are also the most stubborn, and you guys are the worst at letting things go, the absolute worst. But right now it ain't about just you kind of like being at your best all the time, because you're trying to be better than the best right now. You're trying to really get everything that you can out of life. You're really trying to get out of your energy. You're trying to become the best you. And in order for you to enjoy the best you have to address the dark you. And that part is not the cutest thing to kind of address. But it is definitely necessary. I do feel like ultimately this is a lot of sacred work for y'all. Okay, this is why Sekhmet is coming up into the temple of Carnelian. Like, this is a lot of sacred work. This is things that have been buried in. These are words, things that people have said to you, things that you have said to other people that you didn't mean, lies that have been told. This is like all of the dirty tea, the drama. It is just about that healing, being as powerful as Sekhmet is, but she's also the goddess of healing. She's a goddess of war. She's a goddess of healing. So at this point, you can heal or you can die in this battle of power that you want to just set up for yourself. Like, you can really continue to burn things down and be unbalanced, or you be in your power. And it's crazy because last month's reading, I was like, yo, y'all is on fire. But it's like, okay, you guys in order to maintain and continue that fire and that level that you have set for yourself, you need to continue to work on yourself. You need to continue to heal. Not everything is done in one day, and you guys are getting to the point where you're pretty much figuring that out this month. So just be mindful of Mercury retrograde. You guys are going to be feeling it probably the most out of any other sign. For whatever reason, you guys are just feeling it the most. So I hope that you guys do the work that you need to do in order to progress and be your best self. Definitely thank you to all of my new subscribers. I'm super happy to have you here. Don't forget to check out the Patreon. We're going to be doing the monthly community spell very soon, and I'm just like really excited to continue to, they've been voting on some really good videos, and I hope you guys have been enjoying the new content and everything. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe. I will see you in the next video. Bye.